guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Yoslyn, but I do go by Josie. So on today's video, I wanted to basically update you guys on what's been going on here in Germany. As many of you guys know, I have moved to Germany. I am here because this is my husband's second duty station and we are stationed here in Germany. Kind of just repeated myself. But yeah, I just wanted to update you guys on how I'm getting adjusted, especially being a Latina here. I feel like I have kind of gotten used to the lifestyle here. It is so much different than in America, and I don't know if you guys can tell, even the fashion, like it's so different than America. I feel like it's more what is the word that I'm trying to think of? It's more advanced. Everything pretty much here feels like it's more advanced than in America, and I'm gonna go into more details about that a little bit later. If you guys are interested in that, definitely stick around for this video. Look at how pretty they have decorated here. I actually tried to shoot this video like a couple days ago, but it just didn't really work out. There has been a lot that has been going on since I moved here. Many of you guys know that I actually moved here on June 22nd. Now we're in December. Can you guys believe that? Oh my god, I can't even believe that. Time is going by so fast. Being here in Germany, it's been a roller coaster. You know, there's been some amazing times, and I think now that the holidays are here, I've just been really emotional, like very emotional, just missing my family so much, because this is the first year, you guys, that I will not be spending Christmas with my parents and my siblings. So that's challenging. That's very challenging for me, but I have already sent them a box full of like goodies, of presents, and I just heard that they just received it today, so I'm very glad and thankful that, you know, that box didn't get lost. But you know, they get a little piece of us, you know, from here, so that makes me really happy. But yeah, you guys, so there's a couple topics I do want to like talk about with you guys, share with you guys. So first things first, being a Latina and moving here to Germany has definitely been an eye-opener. And the reason why I say that is because honestly, like, I come from North Carolina, where it's very common to see a lot of Latinos. It's very common to have a lot of stores, a lot of, like, I'm Mexican, so there's like a lot of Mexican grocery stores and like tiendas and stuff like that. You know, food is easily accessed in where I'm from. And what I mean by food, I mean like tortillas, I mean like pan dulce, I mean like anything and everything that is Mexican. So that is something that has been very challenging here, just because the only places that I can find like Mexican things are at the commissary. And here in the commissary, it's, you know, things are usually transported from, you know, America to here, or Mexico to here, and it takes a while. And not only that, this base, you know, this base here in Germany, I'm currently in Graf, is not that big. My family and I come from Fort Bragg, so that alone was a huge, like, huge eye-opener, because Bragg, if any of you guys are currently stationed there or are going to be stationed there, Bragg is huge. It's humongous. They have like they have 2 commissaries. They have like gas stations everywhere. Anyways, back to the Mexican food. Yeah, so there's been times where I just can't find like corn tortillas, tortillas de maíz. I love corn tortillas. I think they're so much better than flour tortillas. And at the commissary, they either have them or they don't. There's no in between. And if they don't have them, you're just gonna have to wait a while. Who knows when they stock up on them. And whenever you do see them, you're like, okay, let me take like 4 of these packets. Hopefully that lasts me for a little bit. And so yeah, that's just, it's kind of how it is. So yeah, I haven't found like a Latino tienda around here. My husband and I tried going to this restaurant called something Tortuga around here. The only thing is you had to make an appointment. So when we got there, they were like, oh, I'm sorry, we don't have time until this time, and we didn't want to wait that late. And we were like, oh, okay, cool. That sucks. And then when my husband did try to make an appointment, they were like, okay, sorry, too late. You kind of have to make an appointment in advance. And then apparently they were gonna close down. It was so weird. It was such a weird like thing to deal with them. So I was like, I mean, there's no point. I can make Mexican rice, I can make Mexican beans, I can make enchiladas, like no biggie, we're good. So, you know, like to taste like authentic Mexican food, you will literally have to travel out of town. And I'm talking like probably Nuremberg, which is like an hour from here, or like even Munich or Berlin, which we have yet to go, but I have heard that they do have like authentic like Mexican food there. So I'm so eager to try that. You guys, I wish that when I was in school I would have taken German instead of French. But then again, I never knew that I would end up living in Germany, so it never really crossed my mind. Now, when I was back in the States and I had heard that we were going to move here, I started working with Duolingo. I don't know if you guys know that app. I started working with Duolingo, and I learned a couple things. But once we got here, it was like complete culture shock. I have gotten used to now the fact that like I'm in the store and there's people just like talking in German. I've gotten used to that. It's not weird to me anymore. Like, this is their homeland and obviously they're gonna speak German. But during the beginning, when we had first arrived here, my husband and I were just kind of like, what? Oh my god. We were not ready for that. So yeah, it's very overwhelming in the beginning if you don't know a lot of German. I haven't had a terrible experience with like Germans here, but I have witnessed how some locals they don't appreciate it if you don't know their language, which in a way, okay, I get it, but at the same time, I'm like, okay, there's like an American base right here. Like, it's going to be common to deal with Americans because, you know, the base is like right there, you know? So I remember like going into OB, which is like the Home Depot here, and we were gonna look for some paint for my son to paint his room. And I just overheard this guy like asking this older man like, hey, do you know English? And the guy was like, no, like basically like, get away from me, like I can't help you. And my husband and I just looked at each other like, oh my god, like that's rude. And so yeah, like some of these Germans will not be afraid to like, you know, be rude to you. And I've only noticed it like on the elderly side of the Germans that, you know, have acted that way. Like I said, I haven't had that experience for myself yet, and I hope I never do. I have found that most Germans have been nice. They do say hello. Yeah, there's a couple that, you know, just won't even like acknowledge you, but you like when you're in the stores, but It's not any different than when you're in America, because sometimes you just come across people that just aren't people persons. Like, and I think that that's just a preference. I don't think that that's like the German culture. It's just some people are friendly and some people just want to like stick to themselves, and that's okay. So yeah, I don't really like see any difference as like far as like Germans like, oh, they don't talk to us or blah blah blah. No, like there are some Germans that are very kind, and I appreciate them. And so yeah, like going now, like months later, going to stores, I just feel more confident and more comfortable with myself. I'm just getting more used to the environment here. But like I said, the only challenging part now is just missing my family. I miss them so much. Moving to a different country is so much different, you guys, than moving to a different like neighborhood or a different state. It's like starting brand spanking new, and it's been challenging in that aspect. I was fortunate enough that when I first moved here, I had these incredible neighbors who reached out. There are some stuff that you kind of need to know when it comes to like trash days, your lawn care, and yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Trash days, lawn care, but trash itself, it's a lot different and complex than, you know, in America. Like here, they're a little bit better about, you know, recycling and like whatnot. So I do like that about it, but you know, it's definitely something that we're still trying to get used to. So, you know, there's different trash days when you move to a brand new country and like you don't know anything like at all. It's just very like intimidating and scary, but we got very like lucky to have been welcomed differently, and so yeah, that is that. Being here is just like it's so much different than America, and I love it. I honestly love it, because I just feel like here in Germany, the German people care really about their environment, and like I feel like the air quality is just so much better than America. Just even like the trucks, their trucks look really nice. Like I'm just like, wow, it's crazy to even see like trucks look nice, and I'm talking about like loading trucks look really like eco-friendly compared to like in America, where there's some that look so beat up, and I'm just like, how are you guys even driving that thing? But yeah, like the roads are so clean. They just really take care of their environment, and you know, I kind of wish that's something that like America would step up their game in. Not only that, I just feel like also here things are a little bit more advanced. When I go to the restroom, you guys, I went to one restroom, and you guys might think this is funny, but my husband and I were visiting this like it was like a palace in Munich, and oh god, you guys, that palace was gorgeous. It was so gorgeous. I was like in a dream. Anyway, so I went to the restroom, and as I'm gonna like grab a paper towel because I need to wipe my hands, you know, after I wash them, I noticed that you couldn't really tear the paper towel. It just kept like, it came down and then like it went back, and then I was like, what, wait a minute. And so like when I dried my hands, and it like that portion, like it went back, it was like a reusable like paper towel material thing. So I think that what they had was like the clean version in the top, like in the front, and then towards the back is like where like the dirty side of the paper towel would go. And this was like reusable. It wasn't like paper. It was like a almost cloth material, and I was like, oh my god, I was so mind blown by that, because like I had never seen such a thing. But I thought that was very, very neat. Also, there's a lot of the air drying like Dyson looking things in their restrooms. Like in some public restrooms, they do like have like a little tipping jar, and it's understandable because, you know, these people go in there and like they clean the bathrooms. They're very clean. I don't think I've come across a nasty bathroom at all. They even have like sanitizing wipes in some of them so that you can clean the toilet yourself. So it's kind of neat. It's a really neat thing. And so yeah, as far as grocery stores go, I used to go shop at Aldi back in the States. I was used to the fact that, you know, you bring your bag and you load everything in your bag. So I was used to that. But I had no idea when I arrived here that literally every grocery store is like that here. Every grocery store. So the first time my husband and I went to a grocery store, and it was supposed to be like the Walmart of here. I forgot the name of it. And the lady's like passing the stuff really fast, and I'm like, oh snap, like we're supposed to bag these. So I noticed that they have bags like on the side, and I'm like, okay, let me grab a couple of these, and like I start like shoving everything in there. So yeah, that was like definitely lovely. Shocking. Something to get used to, that all of the grocery stores here are like that. But like I said, I was used to that itself, having to do that, because like I would go to Aldi back in the States. When you go to the mall, sometimes people bring their own totes and stuff to just like shove, you know, their clothes in there after they purchase it. They're very eco-friendly here, like I said, so they try to use less plastic, and to me that's really good. Like I'm for the environment. I'm for like making changes just to like help our earth. So I have to stop by Lidl right quickly, and probably gonna go to Teddy first because I need to get some chicken. So for those of y'all who have just moved to Graf, just so you know, it is always better to get your chicken off post, because in the commissary it's not going to be as fresh and it expires very quickly. So definitely get it off post, and it's also cheaper too, so just FYI. And so yeah, I'm gonna go to Teddy because I'm gonna make something for my husband's like ugly Christmas sweater party. So I just wanted to do something. I had no idea what to make, and I just thought that would be cute and a good idea. So gotta hit up Teddy. It's literally like a 5 and below. Honestly, if I can describe it, it's definitely like a 5 and below. Yeah, there's items that are like 15 or whatever, but it's not pricey at all. Look at all the bread they have here. I mean, I'm a huge fan of the croissants for sure. They're so yummy here in Lidl. And I'm a huge fan of their meats. So this is just like a whole meat section. And I'm just here to grab some chicken. Alright, hi guys. So I am back. I couldn't find my camera charger yesterday. Here's my family, and so I had to cut the video short, obviously, because like I just couldn't find it, and then finally I found it, and I had to charge it. So we are back. Today is the next day, and my parents' package has arrived. My husband literally went back on post to the post office and picked it up. So I'm very excited to see what is in here. I've been looking forward for this package for a long time. Excuse my mess. We went to I'm rambling, but we went to a Christmas ugly sweater party, and I'm still wearing my sweater. It's not ugly, but you know, Horace is wearing his, and my husband took his off. But let me stop talking and open this right quickly. So we had forgotten a couple things back at my parents' house. Oh, honey. Oh, grandma's snuggles. Y'all. So that was it for today, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am just so happy right now that my parents have sent all these goodies for us. Like, mamá, papá, muchas gracias. Los quiero un montón si están viendo este video. Los extrañamos un montón y no puedo esperar a comer todo. If you guys want to follow me and my adventures here in Germany, definitely click that subscribe button if you have not. And also do not forget to press that bell button so you guys get notified every single time that I post a new video. It's my little one back there. Thank you guys so much for your support and for watching. Bye, loves, and happy holidays.